Got brain gluttony? Welcome to the Friday Value video. And I'm thinking this question really has you scratching your head, saying, "What? Let me explain." I was speaking with someone a while ago, and she shared that she was in a book club with many brilliant people. Her exact words were, "They put me to shame," when she talked about how many books they read each month. Now, those of you who know me may be aware that I read on average a book a week, so why would I critique this topic? I obviously believe reading is a good thing. Well, it's because of the other thing she said. Quote, "At the end of our meetings, these people can barely get up out of their chairs. They are so smart, and it is so sad." End quote. Now, I'm the first one to admit it's difficult to interrupt my research and writing in order to regularly participate in physical exercise and movement. I get caught up in my work. I don't want to stop. However, I also know my brain efforts will not strengthen my body and help me to age well, no matter how many pages I turn. I believe everyone is aware they must exercise to achieve good health. Now, yes, food is a serious priority for good health, but lack of movement is the fourth leading risk factor for shortening lifespan, not to mention the loss of independence. This brings me back to the title of this Friday Value video, Got Brain Gluttony. The definition of gluttony is typically related to food. It's described as excessive overindulgence of food. My twist in this use is excessive overindulgence in reading, to the extent physical activity is neglected. My take is if someone is sitting for hours a day to read with no physical activity due to an overwhelming desire to reach for another book or another article or another educational video, this is excessive overindulgence of reading or learning to the neglect of physical health. It doesn't matter how smart you are or how much you know if you disregard your physical function and end up needing 24-hour care because you're unable to get up out of a chair without assistance. I know pain is often a contributing factor to being sedentary, but not moving is not the answer. Motion is lotion. More often than not, the reason for the pain is the years of sitting while reading and not getting up. I'm hoping you, the reader, will see this truth and act upon it. Physical movement is required for life. It does not matter how old you are or your current condition. You can always improve your ability to move when you do the right things. This is why I created the free class in the Move Without Pain private club, so everyone can know the right things to do. I've seen many deconditioned people get stronger and regain quality of life in their 80s and 90s and beyond. I often encourage people to put down the book and take a walk, even if it's just to the next room, or perform some form of physical activity regularly throughout the day. Of course, there's plenty of time to read in a nursing home once independent function has been lost. I worked in one for years, and it broke my heart to see this because these folks never planned to end up there. They just didn't have a plan in place to prevent it. So, put down the book and seek movement to have lifelong well being. I'll see you next week.